Hey, it's Devin. Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to do a quick, easy makeup and hair look for Mom on the Go today. I'm going to use Andalou Naturals Color Correct Sheer Tan SPF 30 on my face. I'm just going to use my fingers. I know that's probably not the best thing to do. My hands are clean. Don't mind my Minion Band-Aid. Now, if you're looking for a super professional makeup video, this is probably not the one to watch, but this is a quick on-the-go makeup and hair look that I do often. So make sure you get it also on your neck. You want the color to blend. Sorry if I keep looking away. I'm trying to look at the camera and the mirror at the same time. So if I want more coverage, I tend to use this Lumi Foundation True Match L'Oreal in Nude Beige, but I'm not doing that today. Right now I'm going to take my NYX Porcelain in CW10. I like it a really light one to bring some brightening under my eyes. Now I'm just doing a triangle shape under my eyes and a little bit on my eyelids. If you have any redness on the rest of your face, feel free to cover that as well. This is all I'm doing today. I don't mind if a couple of my little imperfections show, no big deal. I look very silly. Now if anybody has any recommendations for some natural concealers or full coverage to medium foundations, let me know. I've had really hard time finding ones that don't make my face look dry and cakey. Now I'm starting by blending this with my finger, and then I'm gonna go in with a stippling brush. It's just a Rite Aid stippling brush, Renewal, just to blend it a little bit. I only have like 5 makeup brushes. I'm pretty low maintenance like that. Especially with kids, I need something quick. Now I'm just quickly blending everything on my face. So now I'm going to take a quick setting powder. This is the Physicians Formula Youthful Wear in translucent. I'm using this little Eco Tools brush. And I'm just doing a little bit. I don't want to mattify my face too much. I just want to set it so that I can bronze and blush without it being streaky. Again, make sure you get your neck. Use a light hand. You don't want it to look too cakey. I want it to look like I'm not really wearing makeup. So next I'm going to take my Butter Bronze by Physicians Formula. And I'm going to also use an e.l.f. brush. I believe it's a blush brush actually, but this is just the one I have, so it's what I use. So I squeeze the brush a little bit and make it a little bit more flat just to contour a tiny bit. Now obviously I'm going to blend this. I'm not going to leave it like that. Do that on both sides. And then I do right on my forehead where the sun would naturally hit it. So now I'm just going to blend, blend, blend until I get the effect that I like. I'm just going to keep blending. And once I don't have as much product on my brush anymore, then I'm going to kind of go all over my face. Make sure to get your neck still. And then once we're all blended, I'm going to move to blush. I use the Physicians Formula Blushing Rose. And I use this flat brush from e.l.f. It's powder brush, but I use it for my blush. So I look a little bit silly when I first put it on. I put it in a circular dot on both my cheeks. And then I run it down my nose. But now I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools brush and just kind of blend it out. I just like the look of rosy cheeks. This might be too much for some other people, but just use the amount that you feel comfortable with. Next I'm going to do my eyes very quickly. I don't do anything fancy. I actually just take my Butter Bronzer again and put it in the crease of my eye with this Eco Tools brush. just to give it a little bit more color. When you have greenish kind of tones in your eyes, coppery colors look good against them, makes them pop. Then I'm going to take this Stila Not So Nude palette and use Kitten, which is their shimmer color, and just use that as a highlight in the corners of my eyes, as well as on the highest part of my cheekbones and a tiny bit on my nose. And make sure you blend it so you don't look like you have a shimmer streak on your face. Again, I'm just using my fingers for most of this. So next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I don't do too much with them. I just like to fill them in just a little bit because they are so blonde or light naturally. They don't have much shape. So I'm using the Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I'm using this brow brush. Sorry, I have to look into the mirror to do this part. So I'm just making the shape a little bit more obvious and making sure I get the end of my brow because that's where it kind of fades. I don't have much shape in that area. Obviously, if I'm not doing a quick makeup look, I'll take a little bit more time to make everything look perfect. But I always say brows are not sisters, not twins, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Now I'm going to do the other brow. Just lightly fill it in again. I really like this Anastasia brow product because I feel like it's like a waxy kind of color. So it really stays. Whenever I've used powders, it seems to wear off by the end of the day, but this one really does have a lot of staying power, but it still washes off easily at the end of the night. So after this, I'm going to just use a little bit of mascara. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I still love L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. And I usually do about 2 coats. I have really blonde eyelashes, so I always feel like mascara makes a huge difference. So even if I leave the house with no makeup on, I'll usually at least put on some mascara and my brows. I also put a little bit on the bottom of my lash line. Now if I'm in less of a rush, then I'll maybe add a little bit of eyeliner or something, but on every day, I don't really worry about that. Some days I don't even wear makeup, but if I know after I drop my son off at preschool that I'm going to be running some errands and I'm going to be out and about, I always just like to have a little bit of something on. I'm also going to do my lower lash line on this eye. And then after that, I'm just going to do a quick sweep of a second coat on both. Now after this, I'm going to show you how to do a really quick messy bun. There's a difference between a messy bun that you wear at home and then a messy bun that is actually cute and you want to wear out. So I'm going to show you that really quick and what products I use to get that look as well. Makeup is done. Actually, no, it's not. Got to put a little lip gloss on. I'm using the Victoria's Secret in Pinky. Now makeup's done. So I took my hair down from the messy bun and this is what it looks like. But the wilder the hair, the better. So you're gonna need a brush, Batiste dry shampoo, or whatever dry shampoo you like, a hairspray, Big Sexy Hair is what I'm gonna be using, and a box of bobby pins. Now I always recommend going to Sally's and getting a box of bobby pins. Oh, and hair scrunchies. It's always cheaper for me to go to Sally's or a beauty supply shop and get a huge box. It's like a pound of bobby pins for like $6 compared to going and buying those small packs for the same price. So I'm just brushing my hair out. I want to get it as big and fluffy as possible. I have a lot of hair, but it's fine textured. So now I'm going to take my dry shampoo, give my roots as much volume as I can. This is a preview of what I'm going to look like when I'm older and have white hair. So just get your roots quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're putting our hair up. It's just to get it a little bit fluffier. Now make sure to really mess it around with your fingers and then we're going to brush it through. Just really work it in, make sure the product is all dispersed. And that you have no more white roots, we don't want that. Brush it through as well, work it through your hair. Next, we're going to be taking the Big Sexy Hairspray, and I'm just going to spray it and make my hair as wild and fluffy as I can. We want 80s hair, people, 80s hair. Flip my hair upside down, spray it some more. You want it to feel really dirty and have a lot of texture. It helps the bun to be a lot fluffier. So now I'm going to take a hair scrunchie and I'm going to put my hair on top of my head where I want the bun to be. And I like it loose and have a little fluff in the front. So I'm going to show you this twice. I wrap it around my hair and twist it. Then I take about half of the section that I have and pull that through before twisting it and then putting the whole thing through. Now I'm going to take it out and I'm going to show you it again. One more time. And everyone has their own way of doing a messy bun, but this is just how I do it personally. So again, bring your hair into a ponytail and place it on your head how high you want it. So bring the hair scrunchie, twist. Now I messily grab about half of that ponytail amount. Twist again, and then bring everything through. So now I'm left with this little bit of a crazy bun on top of my head. So then I keep pulling it and making it as fluffy as I want. And it's okay if pieces fall out, we're gonna fix that. That's what the bobby pins are for. So any like big pieces I'm gonna take and then push back into my hair scrunchie. One on this side too. Then I kind of pull my hair out, give it a little bit more volume. Hold the bun if you're going to pull out the front because you don't want to mess up the bun. And I just keep fluffing with it and playing with it until I like the amount of fluffiness that I got. Then you want to bobby pin any pieces in the back that may have fallen down. My hair is still kind of growing out, so it doesn't fit perfectly yet up in the bun. I like to take pieces down by my face. If they're really curly and crazy, I'll kind of just run the flat iron on them really quick. Now you're going to take the bobby pins and pin any crazy pieces and make the bun the shape that you like it. And every time you do this, it's going to come out different. So just kind of every time you're going to have to play with it and pin it. And then we're going to take a couple more pins. I'm struggling to find one in the box right now. And after you're done making it the shape that you like it, then just take the hairspray again and set it in place. And we're done. Quick, easy mom look. Took about 10 minutes. Bye!